Hi, Vet Science class. I wanted to make our weekly video, and normally I cover the content for that week, but there seems to be some confusion about where to find assignments and how to find answers and things like that. So I just kind of wanted to quickly do kind of a recap orientation, and I'll release a content recording later this week. So let's jump to the course page. And here it is in a student view. And I just want to show you a couple of things. I promise you can click things and you're not going to break anything. So if you aren't sure, just click stuff. Um, your class plan right here on the left shows you what we're going to do for the week. I also post and email out, if I scroll down, on the class announcements. That's funny. Um, a calendar at the bottom as well, so you can access that. It shows you what you need to do each day. Let's just go ahead and start with this week. So this week we need to work on Unit 2. So the very first thing you need to do is read the lessons, then work on the text questions, then the lab questions, and then jump into the quiz. So let's come up here. And I usually attach things at the bottom. I forgot to attach the lab and text questions, but I will. But you can see last week I attached all of these things. So make sure you look through the whole announcement and the whole email, because I do attach things, try to be helpful. So if you come up here to content, dun, 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 and you jump in to Unit 2, here, small animal medicine. Here are the lessons just right at the top. It starts with, it starts with this 2.01 right here. So if I click on it and it loads, maybe, this is the very first lesson, and it's not too big. So there's one, a little short one, two, three, about 4 paragraphs per lesson. And so, like today, on Monday, you have 4 assignments, if you will. You're supposed to read lessons 201 through 204. So that's basically reading 4 pages. And you can click through these arrows, it will take you to the next one. And in these lessons, you have all of the answers to the text questions. So let's jump back to Unit 2. And let's look at the text questions. So you come down. Here are the text questions. I post a Word document just to help you out, because you can't type on the one that's in the course. You can copy and paste them to your own Word document. I put one here just to try and help you out, make things faster. This is what it looks like. So it talks about how you need to put them on a Word document or something. It tells you how many points they are worth, 10 points. So there's review questions, and all of these answers are found in the readings. And then there's some critical thinking questions that are a little bit deeper. So 5 each, a total of 10 questions total. Then it talks about discussion questions, but we won't do any of the discussions in this course. We move pretty quick, so I tried to take out things that I didn't think were 100% necessary. So that's what the text questions look like. Let me show you what my Word document looks like. It's the same thing, just typed up for you right here. And you can download it. There's a little drop down. You can click download, and then you can type right on here. And then I suggest downloading this, having it open as you're reading the lessons, because then you can fill out the answers as you read. You don't have to remember what lesson it was in or go back. So that's my tip of the course, is to have those open. Let me show you how you submit it. So once you finish the text questions, you come here to the graded assignment part. This is where you're going to turn it in. It has a little Dropbox icon right there. And this is what I usually put a due date on, just so you know where to submit it. So you would click this upload button, and you would go and you would find wherever you had it saved you would select it, whatever it was, and you would open it. You can see it there, and then you would scroll down and click submit. I'm not going to hit submit because this is actually a student's page and I don't want to mess them up. So that's the text questions. Let me show you the lab questions really quick. So here's the lab questions. Again, there's the course ones, and then I post a Word document as well. You can copy and paste these and put them on your own Word document, but I do provide it just to make it quicker and easier for you. But there's a link. So there's a blue link, and if you click on this, it will open up a new web page, and these are videos for you to watch, and you can see how long they are. And you would watch it, and like I said with the text questions, you'd want to have these open so that you could answer these questions as you watch the video. This lab has 2. Unit 1 only had 1 video, but there are 2 for Unit 2. Let me show you what my Word document looks like really quick. And you don't have to use my Word document. It's just there to make it quicker and faster for you. So it's just like this. I have the video links in there with the questions. And once again, you can just download them. And you'll turn those in and submit them just like the Unit 1 text questions right here where it says graded assignment. And then there's the quiz. Well, there's review, and there's a game, and then there's a quiz. These are optional. They're not required, but it's kind of nice just to make sure you're ready. But there is a quiz. The podcast is also optional and not required. But you'll just click on the quiz and select it. So each unit you just have, can come back to me. So each unit you just have the 3 things, the text questions, the lab questions, and the quiz. But just make sure you're reading your lessons and watching the lab videos, or it's going to be really hard and impossible to complete those. One other thing I wanted to quickly show you about the course, let me come back up here, is there's this place called Course Materials, if it will load. Oh, it did load. Okay. Here we have like the syllabus and the calendar. So if you're going to be out of town, or you want to work ahead, or you're just confused, can't follow the course plan, it's all here. If you want to download it, you can look at it there. And then one other cool thing I wanted to show you is this checklist. So if you want to click on this checklist, and once again, you can use a drop down and download it. But it shows you what percentage is what of your grade. And then it comes down and it just has a checklist for every unit. So if you want to go through and you just want to plow through this, or this is easier for you to keep a paper copy or even a digital copy as you go through. And it even has the attendance at the bottom and things like that. Speaking of attendance, let me show you how to access that. Right here where it says class recordings and attendance quizzes. So I'll post this recording here, but it says week 2 attendance quiz. And so you would just click on it and just take it. It's just a 1 question quiz worth 2 points. Comes from this recording. Sometimes it'll be a secret word. Sometimes it will just be content. This week where so many students are struggling trying to complete assignments, the quiz actually just asks how you find answers to questions, and it's going through the lessons, reading through the lessons. One last thing I want to show you, just kidding, I have 2 things. One, there is an extra credit unit that I will post. Extra credit assignments throughout the block. So keep checking back there. I cap you out at 5%. Which I think turns out to be, oh, I don't have it on here. Sorry. Turns out to be something like 20 points worth of extra credit or something like that. So, once you hit that point amount, you can't earn any more extra credit, but you can earn up to 5% of your total grade. So keep checking back there. I'll post assignments in this extra credit one. You are welcome to work ahead. Everything is open. Okay, last important thing I wanted to show you. I wanted to keep this recording short. If you click on your grades tab, if you're confused your scores or where you're at, click on this grades tab. It's going to always let you know. I grade things weekly. I enter zeros weekly, every other day. I grade my Dropbox, your assignment bin multiple times a day. So your grade's going to be pretty current. So if you click on this grades tab, it has your overall grade and your total points. And if you scroll down, you're going to see each assignment and your score. So this one they completed, they got an A, and then they come down to unit 1 and they are missing the lab questions and the text questions, and it shows their letter grade and the zeros. So any zeros that you have, you're going to want to complete. Any dashes, like here in Unit 2, that means that they haven't been graded yet. So like our Unit 2 text questions aren't due yet, so I entered zeros. So um, check that grades tab all the time. If you need help or you have questions, my contact information is in a bunch of places. I always post it at the end of the announcements down here. It's also under this course materials where it says teacher contact information. It's also in the Meet Mrs. Hall part. I don't think it is. I can't remember if it's on the syllabus, but you can check it out. Is it on here? I bet it's on here. Anyways, it is right there. So there's lots of ways to find my contact information if you forget or you're feeling lost. I'm here to help you. This is a fun course. You learn a lot of fun things. So please reach out if you need help. You guys are awesome. You're doing great so far. Keep up the good work. It moves quick, so make sure you're logging in every day, completing the day's assignment, whether that's a reading or the text questions or quiz or whatever it is. You guys are awesome, and have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you later this week.